Back now on MLB Network from Studio 3, it's Greg Amsterdam with my guys, Yonder Alonso, Dan Plesac. A brand new Top 100 Prospect Rankings has been released, something we'd like to dive into around here. And, of course, there are some new exciting names to get to know. Now, guys, what does it mean to a young player to be named one of the top 100 prospects in baseball? Dan, what did it mean to you back in the day?
Heightened expectations, right? You kind of have a target on your back. Everyone in...
A tremendous achievement for this prospect in the lineup to make his professional debut in this one. Always a special moment to witness. So 2 down, Ronald Vasquez now at the plate. A first-round pick in the recent MLB draft, so there's a lot of hope for what he will turn into at the MLB level.
That's a ball
Vasquez measures 6'4", batting third today, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And that's ripped for a base hit.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
First double-A hit, done and done. That didn't take long. What a moment for him as he notches his first hit at the double-A level. I'm sure he's hoping to keep that ball as a memento of this achievement, but also to use this as a springboard towards his other professional goals. There with plenty of time, inning over. Here's the third baseman, Austin Charles. On the ground to short. Vasquez. One gone.
Batting seven, the right field.
Runner at first with
Now
one
batting.
gone. And now the shortstop, Ronald Vasquez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out in front, ripped foul. That changeup was right in his wheelhouse, and he tagged it, but too far out in front to keep it fair. And that drops in for a strike. That one missed. 2-2 now, and he's already shown him the curveball a couple of times in the AB. I wouldn't be surprised to see him change tactics and come with a fastball. Hard hit left field for a base knock.
Round it.
Coming around third. Relay throw home. Comes across to score. It's 5-1. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Swing lifted to left field. Torres under it. Gets there. Got it. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Gabriel Gonzalez. It's in and out of the glove. The flip. But in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. They get a run on 2 hits. Vasquez digs in, looking to close the gap. Rally time. Swings through that one, 0-1 now. No outs and runners at first and third. Misses outside.
Nope,
and 1-1 now. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2. Couple of ways the pitcher can succeed here. He can either get the strikeout or induce a double play. That one close, ruled a ball. And a challenge from behind the dish. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Digging in for the wing surge, Ronald Vasquez. First offering misses the mark. Sarantola, 25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2021. Here's the 1-1. Late on that fastball. That had to feel great for him on the mound. The batter was geared up for the heat, and he still couldn't catch up to it. This one's in the dirt. Swings and misses, struck him out. That ends the inning. Vasquez was solid in his professional debut. He had some really nice at-bats. It would have been a special game no matter what, but he acquitted himself nicely and set himself up to build on this game going forward. Ronald Vasquez, fresh off his first. So digging in, Ronald Vasquez. He had a very impressive day at the plate in his Double-A debut, and I'm sure he'd like to keep that momentum going here.
That's a ball.
Panzini, a 6'3" right-hander. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. That swing and a miss is a blessing in disguise for the hitter. If he had made contact, it probably would have been a double play ball. Base hit into right center.
Come on, find it, find it, find it.
Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Now this is lifted to center. Runner tags and goes to third. Nice read by the runner to move up and put runners on the corners. Now they can bring in the run on the sac fly. One away, runners at the corners here. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Andy Lugo. Runner on the move. In the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw. shows off the speed, and that's a nice little milestone he won't soon forget. Base hit. One run is in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. Grounder left side. There's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. And now, Ronald Vasquez drove in their only run in last night's game. That's a slider for a strike. Ripped to right for a base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball.
So they get a runner on with a one-out single. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Now the third baseman, Billy Amick.
Your pitch, no one better.
Here it comes. There goes the runner, and ball four.
That's ball four. Take your base.
Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Andy Lugo. Another full count pitch, and that'll load the bases.
That's high, ball four.
Next up for the wind surge, Gabriel Gonzalez.
Gabriel Gonzalez.
That one out to right. Scott under it. Here comes the throw. Can't hang on to it, and the run scores. That is as clutch as it gets on the bases. The ball beat him to the plate, but he somehow got around the tag and scored a critical run. I know his teammates appreciate the effort for sure. Ronald Vasquez digs in now. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Out in front with the swing. That's strike one. Swings through that high fastball. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. I know he wants that one back, just out in front of that hanging changeup. On the ground to short, could be two. Flips it, there's one, and two. What a play. That's a very smooth play coming across the bag at second. He makes the bare hand play look very easy. Teams are looking for effective play, not necessarily flashy play, but he had both right there. Grounder up the middle, Vasquez. Behind the back to second. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. No outs, runner at first. Ronald Vasquez will hit next.
Ball.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
That one misses,
that missed. That's
and that's ball two. It's clear he's trying to own the inside part of the plate with two straight fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside. Runner at first, nobody out. And that one hammered.
Go to.
And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third. Comes across to score. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Coming up to the dish for Wichita. aiming. One on, nobody out, a run across. Here in the bottom half of the eighth. In the dirt, but kept it close. Line drive, and it's caught. One out and a runner at second. And next, the cleanup hitter, Andy Lugo. Pickoff throw. Back in easily. This one is labeled. Roccaforte settles underneath it and makes the catch. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Gabriel Gonzalez. 3-0 pitch. And we see the least exciting of the three true outcomes this time as he draws the walk. Digging in for the wind surge, Garrett Spain. Grabs it on the run. That ends the inning. And 2 outs, runner on first base. And now the first baseman, Brett Squires. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Runner on the go. This one in for a strike. Safe, a stolen base. Vasquez made some big contributions for them in the win. Collected 3 hits in the game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Next up for the Naturals, Spencer Nivens. And the pitch, runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, not even close. This team knows the catcher doesn't have an elite arm, so they're doing the smart thing to test it here. The pitcher has to help the catcher by varying timing, stepping off, and breaking the runner's rhythm. Ramsey, a 6-foot lefty. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally mixes in a cutter. Ground ball, left side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. The Naturals at the plate here in the second inning. Here's a high chopper.
1-1-1.
And there's one down. One down. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Ronald Vasquez. Swings through that one. He swung early in the count, and that's been a recurring theme with this lineup. Seems like a big part of their strategy in this one. Not close with that one. Fly ball to right. Scott should have this one. Gets there. Got it. Now, Spencer Nivens. Ground ball to second base. Spin throw. That's 1. Double play. That is outstanding defense. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Vasquez up now, trying to pick up his teammate by driving in a run. Big spot here.
Ball.
Tying run at second base. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Here.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That one just
Outside,
missed
ball.
off the outside edge. What a take with 2 strikes. And that's a strikeout looking. And that ends the inning. Vasquez leading off the inning with a lead, looking to be the spark to give him some more breathing room. Swings through that one for strike 1. And that's off the inside edge.
That's a ball. No, that's down. Ball.
That one fouled hard the other way. The 2-2. Ground ball to second.
Hard 90, hard 90, hard 90.